Good morning everyone, it's now Tuesday. I've just had a lovely shower and I'm doing my normal morning routine of putting on this silly mask to try and stem the aging process, to try and halt it in its tracks and reverse it. I've been doing this about 50 something times. I'll check when I finish this session. I don't know if I can see any difference. I'm still an ugly fat bastard. But who knows? It's just become part of my routine now. It's easy to use, I'll say that. All I have to do, have the shower, dry my face, relax for 6 minutes or so with this mask on. I'm not doing the under-eye cooling at the moment because when you have the under-eye cooling thing, which I can select using the dial, the fan comes on. But the under-eye cooling is quite refreshing on your under-eye parts. So possibly towards the end. I've got 3, it's counting down. It's probably not going to focus. It's counting down. So I'm doing the Better Aging. There are other programs. There's one for skin blemishes and rosacea and stuff. But I'm just concentrating on the Better Aging thingy-majig. It is quite a little bit claustrophobic in the mask because there is a small hole. You can't even pick your nose through it. It's quite small and you've got the mouth. But, you know, and there's plenty of air going in, but it's just a little bit, you know, so if you're claustrophobic, you might not like it. But anyway, I'll have to plug this in. You charge it here. I tend to charge it before it needs it. The battery indicator shows you the charge. So I'll charge it when I finish this session. There is a loop on it, a little clip, so you can walk around. I wouldn't recommend walking around with this. It's hard to see. I mean, I can't put my glasses over this. I mean, I need my glasses. Where's my glasses? My glasses! I can't find my glasses! Yeah. So, there we go. Sort of, I need to sellotape them on, you know, so I could see. But it's not ideal. So, it's only 6 minutes or so. Just relax. Make it part... Ooh, I've dropped. Make it part of your morning routine with the shark mask. It is so good. Well, it's probably not, like most shark shite. It's all marketing, you know. But I fell for it. I thought, oh, it's fun anyway. It made a good visual gag in a video, and it's worth it for that. But whether... Ooh, oh, Mark's down below doing his ablutions. I hope he doesn't have a big poo, because we'll hear it. So we've got about 2 minutes left. So I'll just relax. I'll see you at the end of the session. Right, that's my session done. Now, be prepared for a shock. In fact, I might have to push you back a bit further if I can. I've got you in between my legs at the moment. Oh. Take it off. 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 Yes, it's me. Oh my God. What a hideous creature. Oh, I can't do anything. It doesn't do anything about double chins or muffin tops or aprons. So today, I wasted yesterday a bit. I don't know why I did it, folks. Well, look, I'll get dressed and I'll continue chatting downstairs. We've got lots to look forward to today. Well, not lots. I've got a Waitrose, my very first Waitrose grocery delivery is coming. I've had the email. There's been a couple of substitutions. They've substituted Linda McCartney burgers for some other vegan burger, which cost a lot more than the Linda McCartney, but they've charged me Linda McCartney price. And I ordered some rolls, so I can't remember what sort. I've forgotten, but they've been substituted by similar. I think I ordered some paninis and another Italian type roll. I can't remember what they're called now, but anyway, they weren't available, so I've been substituted with similar. So I'm quite happy with the substitutions. Everything else is there. I believe Waitrose, like Ocado, don't deliver in... Oh no, Ocado do deliver in bags, don't they? Do they? Well, anyway, I believe they don't deliver in shopping bags, so you get them all in the totes or the crates. So I have to decant them. Now I can take them apparently into my kitchen. In fact, the man or woman who's delivering will take them into the kitchen for me. Well, that's not happening. So I'll just have some bags. I need to go down. If Mark's going to work, I need to get the bags out the car, the shopping bags. So I've got some bags to decant my shopping into in the hall. So I'll be showing you that later today when it arrives. And that's it. So I need to get dressed. I need to moisturise now. So that's the next phase after using the mask. Clean face, clean dry face, mask, then moisturise. But I'll get dressed first, then moisturise, and then we'll continue with the day. I'm up. It's only 7:40, so it's still quite dark. I'm not turning the light on. I think darker lighting suits me a lot better than the full glare of artificial light. So yes, it's looking though that it's a promising looking day. There's no clouds. I think we might get some sunshine, which will be nice. We got a bit of sunshine yesterday. I went outside and sat out on the sofa thing without the cushions there in storage, and the sofa thing is covered obviously for winter, but I just perched on the side of that and got a bit of sun on my face for a few minutes, which was nice. So yeah, I started off quite well yesterday. I did make a cake. Half of it's been eaten. I just did a cake mix, some Madeira in a loaf pan. And if you remember me unboxing those miniature chocolate bars from Discount Dragon, well, I'm not keen on dark chocolate on its own, you know. It's an acquired taste. So I put loads of them in the cake. Obviously I chopped them up into little choc chips and then shoved them in the Madeira cake. So I have a choc chip Madeira loaf. So I did that, and then for some reason, don't ask me why I started doing it, but I thought, oh, it'd be interesting to see if I can work out how many vacuum cleaners I've got. I don't know why. So the first point of call was my own YouTube channel. So I went through from the first ever video. I started going through all my videos and writing down the vacuums I've got. Some of the cleaners I've shown on my channel I have sold, but I'm pretty sure of the ones I've still got. So I wrote those down. Then I plucked some out of my head which haven't, you know, there's a lot of machines I haven't even shown on YouTube, you know, quite a lot, maybe 30, 40, maybe more, I don't know. So I plucked a few out of my head, some more recent purchases, and then I went to look at some lists I've got. They need updating, but I've got a list of vacuums in my mum's loft. Actually, I didn't look at the list of vacuums in my loft, but most of them have been on YouTube. I think I've listed most. So I think the final figure was around 480 something. That does include handheld machines. It includes robotic cleaners. It includes the odd carpet washer, and some duplicates, you know, because, for example, one I can think off the top of my head, a pink Hoover Constellation. I don't know if I've got 3 or 4 of those. You see, with me, I want to have the best example in my collections. So whatever comes along, I've wanted a pink and white Constellation. I used to have one years ago and I wanted one again. So they don't come up very often, the pink and white ones. So when one came up, I bought it, not very good condition. And then another came up and I thought, oh, I could use that. I could use 2 of them to make a decent one. So I think I've got 3 now, actually, pink Constellations. And then more recently, an almost mint condition one came up on eBay, which is the excellent, it's almost new looking, which is obviously the one I want to keep. So I've got 2 that I can get rid of to sell on for somebody who wants to do them up or whatever. So even if I take out the handheld and the duplicates, it must be around 450, which would apparently put me in the Guinness Book of Records, because there is somebody in the Guinness Book of Records currently with 350 something, but I trounced that figure But I don't, you know, the thing is, I don't want to be in the Guinness Book of Records for buying too many vacuums. I mean, yeah, be in the Guinness Book of Records for achieving something that's worthwhile, that took some effort. It doesn't take any effort to go on eBay and buy, does it? Or wherever, you know? That's not an achievement to me. So it's not something I would do. And anyway, I'd have to have Norris McWhirter or whoever comes round now. I mean, he's long dead. Do you remember those two brothers on Record Breakers? Do you remember Record Breakers with Roy Castle, folks? Oh dear, showing the age. So, yeah, it would have to be some officials coming along, and I couldn't just show them pictures. They would have to come and count them and determine that they're all different. You see, that's another thing. I think they have to be different. So whether they class, I've got about 55 pneumatics. I mean, they're mostly very similar, apart from colours, you know, so would they class them as completely uniquely different? I don't know or care, to be honest, because there's no way I could have all my... I'd need to go on that Sort Your Life Out with Stacey Solomon, which I do like that show. I mean, I think I've got a good chance of getting on that show, to be honest, because it would be so unusual. You know, it's a good show. It's on iPlayer. Don't watch it if you don't like Stacey Solomon, and she's a bit Marmite, I think. I like her anyway. I think she's nice, and I think she's a nice lady. I don't know her personally, but the vibe I get from her, I don't mind her at all. I don't mind her. I think she's a genuine person. But what do I know? She could be a Satanist. I don't know. So I'm reserving judgment until I meet the lady and chat. But that's not likely to happen. Anyway, if you're watching, Stace, love your work. So today, as I said, I'm just going to have a coffee, I think, because I don't know when my Waitrose delivery is due. It says between 8 and 12. That's quite a lot of, you know. It might arrive at 8, which is why I'm up now. Dressed. Mark saw me in my white top, and I was carrying my fleece. And he said, "Hey, what are you all dressed up for?" I said, "The Waitrose man." Which was a joke. He thought I was dressed up. I said, "No." I said, "Well, I've got clean pants and socks on. That's a given. Every day, clean pants and socks. My jeans I normally wear for a week. And sometimes I've not even been changing my top. You know, I might wear that for 2 or 3 days if I've not been doing anything too vigorous. And then the top normally goes on for a week. But so I have got, apart from my jeans, everything is clean on today. But don't worry, folks. When it comes to pants and socks, I do not go 2 days wearing the same pants and socks. No. Do I, Daisy May? So anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready for Mr. Waitrose. And I believe they don't, I think I said earlier, they don't deliver in carrier bags. So I've got 4 bags together, so I hope that will be enough. So this is a bit of a mix. This is going to flummox Mr. Waitrose delivery man or woman. So I've got these out of the cupboard. We have got an Aldi bag. We've also got a Home Bargains bag. I've also got this reusable cloth bag with elbow grease on that I got from the Clean and Tidy Home show. And finally, the piece de resistance, I actually do have a Waitrose bag. So I didn't need to go to the car. Mark has, you know, I don't know, 50 odd carrier bags in his car, not as many as that. He always has loads of bags in the car for when he goes shopping. So I think that'll be enough, and I'll decant everything in the hall, bring it into the kitchen, and I'll show you my very first Waitrose doodah. So, providing everything arrives not damaged and within date, quite happy. There wasn't any introductory offer, although I went through top cashback, I think. And if it all goes through, I might get £10 cashback for my first order. Because although I've been sort of registered with Waitrose home shopping for a while, I haven't actually ordered from them before. In fact, I didn't know they delivered to this area until, well, last year at some point. I saw a Waitrose delivery van going up the road opposite the house. I thought, So I looked it up on the interweb, and yes, indeed, they deliver. In fact, it's only apparently 14 miles away. I'm assuming it's going to come from a store in Leeds, and I can't remember the name of the place. It's an odd name. Where's my doodah? I can't find my eye patch. Anyway, it's a funny name, but it's apparently a suburb of Leeds or something where there's a Waitrose. It looks like quite a nice gentrified area. So, and it seems to be a full-sized doodah. Because I thought, oh, well, is it going to come from York? Or, you know, I couldn't think. But when I looked, this Leeds one was the nearest. So I'm assuming that's where, because it's picked from the shop. It's not like a Cardo where they pick from, you know, sort of warehouses dotted about. So it probably comes, it's nearer than having an Ocado, because I won't do Ocado anymore because of the last order. Loads of stuff damaged, it was all thrown in. And I thought, right, I'm going to boycott them permanently now, because I boycotted them a while ago over their mistreatment of staff who chose not to have that. They weren't giving them sick pay or anything because their staff decided, no, I don't want to have that in my body. We don't know any long-term side effects of that thing. Yeah, right then, folks. I'm just going to have a coffee and nothing to eat. And next time you'll see me is me unbagging all my Waitrose goodies. So stay tuned. My Waitrose order has arrived. I got a message saying it would be with me between 8 and 9, and it was here around 8:30. There was some technical problem with the handset, but it's okay. Seems to be my order anyway, so let's go through it. In post-production, I'll put up pictures with the prices, so I won't mention prices. I'll do all that in edit. Okay, so I seem to have a lot of bread products, but I've got nearly an empty freezer in the garage, so most of these bread products will be frozen. So we have some Jason's Everyday White Rolls with sourdough. Let me just move the camera to a more respectable height. Right, so that's some bread. All this I think is chilled. I've got some Waitrose egg mayonnaise deli filler. And I have a spicy, I don't know how you pronounce that, edamame, whatever. Anyway, it's a salad with sweet chilli and ginger dressing. It's got those bean things, beginning with E, and some shredded bits and bobs. So that will be had with a pizza or something. So that will be eaten today or tomorrow, I expect. I've also got some bacon here. I've never tried this one. It's Richmond meat-free 8 streaky bacon rashers. And then one ready meal, a Waitrose plant living vegetable tikka masala and rice. Can we freeze it? Yes, we can. It is suitable for freezing if I want to freeze that. Probably will freeze that actually. So I'll put that with the bread rolls that will be frozen. I've got some Dutchy Orgasmic British free range semi-skilled milk. 28th of Feb, I think that's in date, isn't it? Well in date. And another salad, this is just the essential, so this is basically Waitrose Smart Price, the equivalent. It's their essential Waitrose. 27th of Feb, what is the date? Alexa, what's the date?
It's Tuesday the 25th.
It's the 25th. So both salads have got the 27th, so I'll be eating salad for 2 days, with one with a pizza. I've got some pizzas. And one with something else, I don't know what yet. Maybe burgers. Burger and salad. Corn 7 picnic eggs. They were on offer. As were, I believe, the corn cocktail sausage. Then I've got some Longley Farm cottage cheese. And a couple of Longley Farm hazelnut yogurts. Yogurt. You say potato, I say potato. Who says potato? Right, couple of posh looking yogurts in little glass doodahs. This is yogurt. This is yogurt with strawberry compote. Made on a Devonshire family farm with Jersey and Guernsey milk. And then I've got yogurt with lemon curd, Made on a Devonshire... yeah, I've said that. I hope that's... yeah, it does say suitable for veggies. Sometimes lemon curd isn't for some reason. Or is it? I don't know. Should be. And then more essential Waitrose. I wanted some red Leicester slices, actually, but they didn't seem to have the red Leicester slices. They had red Leicester, but not sliced. So I've got extra mature British cheddar. Strength number 6. 10 slices. Okie dokie. Right, I'll pause the camera, put all this in the fridge, and continue with my Waitrose haul. Right, as I said, I've gone overboard with bread products because I don't have any at all in stock. Some of these are subs. Right, these are bake at home sourdough baguettes. Now, I got something that's sort of a bit more crusty because, let me just show you what I've got. My mum recommended it. So this is cheese bake, caramelised onion cheese bake from Marks and Spencer. So basically it's in a little terracotta pot and you put that in the oven for 25 minutes and then you sort of, well, the only way of really having it is probably dipping bread in it, possibly. So I could do a sourdough baguette, par-baked, hot from the oven, and then this, and then dip the cheese in molten, dip the bread, sorry, in molten cheese with a rich blend of Barber's coastal cheddar with a sweet caramelised onion chutney. Oh, you dirty boy. Oh, used by the 26th. Oh, it'll be okay for a few days after that. So I think these are just in the cupboard. These quite long shelf life, I think. It's April, I think. Yeah, 12th of April they last. You don't have to freeze them or put them in the fridge. Let me just put that back in. Oh dear. Right, I've got some. I must have been in a sourdough mood. This'll freeze, I assume. This is white sourdough bread. This is made with Shipton Mill flour and a 25-year-old levain starter dough, slowly fermented for 22 hours and proved in baskets. Is it freezable? I hope so. Yes. Storage, storing for maximum freshness. Freeze after purchase. Right, so I can freeze that. Most of these bread products will be getting frozen. Oh, another little, another chilled one. That's some salad cress. That's to go with my egg mayo. Whoops. This was, well, here we have 2 substitutions. They're quite big. These, I think, if you get substitutions from Waitrose, you only pay for the price of the item you ordered. So if the substitution is more expensive, you don't have to pay. So I did click on I had accepted substitution. So I ordered 4-pack ciabatta rolls and also some panini. And they didn't have any of those. So they sent me for both of those. So for the 4-pack ciabatta, they sent me 2 half ciabattas. So I suppose if you cut those into 4, it's more or less the equivalent of 4 ciabatta rolls. But I'm thinking, for brunch, I can get the bacon in there. You know, the faux bacon and a couple of eggs and have a bacon and egg ciabatta roll. Wow. So I might leave one of those out and freeze the other. Assuming they are freezable. Yes, they are freezable. Right, what else have we? Oh yes. Oh crikey, Roger. I forgot about this. Oh, I can't tell you what it is, but no, actually, oh, that smells delicious. Oh, go on, give this. Hang on. I'll just hold it up to my smeller phone, and you can smell this. Just give that a whiff. Just breathe it in. Ooh, it's from their bakery. Look. It's like a tear and share, dude. I think that, that's a bit cheese overload, isn't it? With that melted cheese and caramelised doodah onion. With that, it smells divine. Oh, that'd be nice warmed up in my little oven. I forgot that. Right, so I think that will be best fresh. So I'll keep that out, freeze everything else. I might just have that half of that with some nice soup. Yeah, quite a lot of bakery, as you can tell. Now, oh dear. Still on the bakery theme, just a regular loaf for the toaster. Well, it's not that regular because this is Joy It's baked by Jackson's, farmhouse multi-seed and grain, bringing you a slice of joy every day. It's a source of vitamin D, a source of fibre, and palm oil free. Oh, yes, so that will freeze. It's vegan as well, folks, if you're vegan. Freeze as soon as possible, yes, all freezable. That's fine. I'll need to freeze it. Oh, crikey, Rog. Well, I think I bought these. Again, essentials. Giant wholemeal baps. I bought these for the burgers. I've got some burgers. So, you know, a couple of baps. Wholemeal baps, burgers, bit of salad. So that's going to be one meal this week, because I've got 2 salads to eat. So today I'll either be having burgers and salad or pizza and salad, and then the next day burgers and salad or pizza and salad. So I've eaten up all the salad. Yes, I have to eat salad up as soon as you get it, otherwise you just waste it, folks. Just goes to waste. Now these are on offer. I'm running out of space here. These are vegan. Now I remember back in the day, folks, I remember that when these were £1 each, these were on offer at £1.50, which is a good price. So I bought a few. So these Alpro desserts are individual 4s, vanilla flavour. Now these are a nice custard substitute. So if you want just a single portion of custard, you can warm this up. Or I would often have a little sponge pudding, and I'd pour one of these on top of it, but not heat it up. Have a hot sponge pudding with cold custard. So I've got 2 of those. These just go in the cupboard. You don't have to chill them. I would chill them if you want to eat them. They are nice chilled. Then this dark chocolate, very intensive chocolatey flavour. If you want your chocolate fix and you're vegan, this is a good one to go for. I'm pretty sure it's vegan. Yes, it is vegan. I should know. Oh, and then I got just one caramel flavour. I think the dark chocolate was always my favourite one. They did a milky chocolate one as well, but the dark chocolate is a really intense chocolatey. So if you just want that chocolate hit, a vegan way of getting a chocolate hit is this. I'd recommend the dark chocolate Alpro. Of course, it's got soya in, so if you're a man, you may develop tits if you eat too many of these. Right, couple of things. These are on offer as well. I like a bit of Fentimans. Although I do have a lot of my Fitzpatrick's cordials, which are very similar to Fentimans. I saw these on offer, and I do like this Mandarin and Seville Orange Jigger. So this is just, it's not cordial, it's a fizzy drink. I'm assuming it's fizzy. Natural botanical orange drink with ginger and herbal extracts. I assume it's doodah. Oh yes, it's carbonated, so it's fizzy. It's carbonated. And a bit of ginger beer. That's Cockney rhyming slang for what I am. Ginger beer or iron hoof. But I am I'm a classic ginger beer, just like this Fentimans. So I like a bit of ginger. I do like ginger. It's very nice. It's good for you as well, folks, especially if you have it fresh. Right, well, I only got one cleaning product. Thought I'd try this. It got good reviews and people said it smelt nice. I'll give it a whiff. It's Essential Waitrose and Partners antibacterial multi-surface cleaner, kills 99.9% of bacteria. Citrus cuts through grease and dirt. I like citrus for cleaning in the kitchen. Let me smell it. Ooh, that is almost, I'm not joking, people said it smelled nice, but keep this out of reach of kids because that smells like a lovely lemon drink. That is so inviting. I just want to put that in a glass and drink it. Obviously I won't, but that really smells nice, and it's part of their essentials range. That's their, you know, their value range. Well, if it performs well, I'll probably get that again, because the way things are going, I'll be ordering from Waitrose again, folks. Right, so that's that. Then we've got 2 more bags. I've got some naughty things here. Some biscuits. I know. These are Essential Waitrose milk chocolate malted milk. They're not regular malted milk. They've got a layer of chocolate. Then I've got some Essential Waitrose milk chocolate digestive biscuits. And then these, you don't get these in every supermarket. These are Abernethy, I think that's how you pronounce them. Simmers Abernethy. I think they're a Scottish biscuit. I think so. They're good for dunking in your tea. I think they're Scottish. It says Edinburgh, baked in Scotland. Yes. So good old Scottish biscuit there. Oh, I didn't check. They might do Scottish Empire biscuits and snowballs, perhaps. I'll look the next time I order. I've got some eggs, some Clarence Court, Burford Browns, 10 large free range, and some easy peelers again, essential Waitrose, but they look nice size. I expect they'll be nice and juicy. And then a small pack of biscuits for cheese, several different varieties there. In fact, looking at them, they look just the same. I've just finished an M&S pack, and looking at this selection, I would not be at all surprised, and it's the same size, if this isn't exactly the same as the M&S one. It looks very similar. A selection of savoury biscuits for cheese. Yeah. I think the digestive type's a different shape, but a lot of these I'm sure are the same as the M&S. That will be interesting. I've also got, just to keep in the cupboard, some soya milk. This is okay in coffee and tea, I've found, and I really should possibly be getting out of cow milk again and just going back to soya, because yeah, I've tried this, just regular soya, full fat soya. It's quite nice in tea and coffee, but that doesn't have to go in the fridge until you open it. Got some peanuts butter, trying a different one. I think I've got one of these in the cupboard, but it's pip and nut crunchy peanut butter. That might have been on offer. And then, believe it or not, now, it was a running joke with Mark and myself. We had so many tins of sweet corn. We've only just run out of them. We've been using them for years. It seems like years. But we've finally run out of sweet corn in the house. So I thought I'd get these. I think these might have been on a 3 for offer. I think they were, that's why I bought 3 instead of 4 or 2. So just got small, and that's, one person could eat that, but we normally might have one of these small tins between each other, you know, to go with other vegetables. So that's 3 tins of sweet corn. And then these weren't on offer, but they're the cheaper. I have got lots of baked beans, but they're the big tins. And when I'm making myself a brunch or wanting baked beans on the side, there's one slightly dented there, so I'll eat that one first. So, one tin, it ends up costing a bit more, I think, in the long run. But if you have half a big tin, then you decant half the tin in the fridge into a container, and then you might forget about it and that gets wasted. So I suppose there's less waste. So that's ideal, one portion really, one of these little ones. I'm sure they'll be fine. Baked beans in tomato sauce. So that's that. Last bag to go, and I think that's frozen. So I've got some Quorn vegetarian chicken and bacon lattices. These were the sub. These were subbed for Linda McCartney quarter pounders. These are Moving Mountains plant-based quarter pounder burgers. 2 per pack, vegan. They've got mixed reviews. Some of them complained about the amount of saturated fat, apparently, in them. Per 100 gram, there's 18 grams of saturated fat, but, you know, I'm not fussed. I thought I'd try them. People said they taste nice, so that's quite a good substitute, I think, for the Linda McCartney. And I said I think they're more expensive, but I was charged the Linda McCartney price, which is good. Speaking of Linda, we've got my favourite of her sausage and my favourite veggie sausage, or vegan sausage actually. These are red onion and rosemary sausages. They're nice with a brunch, or just I could have some sausage, beans, egg and chips, you know. Simple meal for a simple person. And then maybe a tad more healthy. I've had these before. These are cauliflower hash browns instead of the regular potato hash browns. They're crispy hash browns made with cauliflower. Game changer. Better brunching starts here. They are vegan. And then finally, I think these must have been on offer. I think they might have been a 2 for offer. Whoops! Oh, I've got... That was ice. I've got a couple of Dr. Oetker. These aren't too big, so I can get through one. So I'll be having one of these. I'll put one of these in the freezer in the kitchen. One of these with one of the salads will do me for lunch. And it's quite a thin doodah. Yeah, so I think that's not too bad. They're not too large for one person. I'm only having it with salad, as I said, not chips or anything. So, yeah, that's everything. So, folks, for my very first Waitrose order, I think I'll give them 8 out of 10. 8 because of the substitutions, although I was quite happy with the substitutions. They would have got a 9 out of 10 if they had no substitutions. But I'm not too bothered about the few substitutions. It's not like some supermarkets where you get loads of subs. Asda are bad for it. I should know, I used to work there. But I did try to substitute thoughtfully with sensible things when I put subs in bags. But on the whole, I tried to find the item first rather than just subbing it straight away if I couldn't find it. It might be different at Asda now. They'll all be against the clock, I'm sure. We were when I worked there, picking home shopping deliveries. But I expect, you know, you've got to keep a certain pick rate, and that won't have changed. And because they want you to go faster and faster so they can do more orders, it means that people aren't going to spend the time finding the exact item. If it's not there where it should be, they're not going to look for it or go into the back and get it so the customer's happy. They'll just shove a sub in. So comment below, where do you shop online for your groceries, and where won't you shop? Who gives you the most substitutions? But anyway, yes, I will shop. Not for a while, but I will shop again with Waitrose, maybe in a month or so. I think my next shop might be an Iceland one to stock up my freezer. And then if I physically go into a shop, it'll be M&S. So I just go wherever I want to go. I'm not loyal to one particular online supermarket anymore. I just mix and match with discount and more premium retailers. So Waitrose, as I said, is a premium retailer. But some of the prices are pretty keen, I thought. And you can get a few sort of nice bits that you might not find in your regular Tesco or Sainsbury's or Asda or Aldi or Lidl or Co-op or Morrison's. Have I covered them all? Nicer is it? Nicer? They're a convenience store. Anyway, yeah, pretty. It's a thumbs up for Waitrose for my first order. I can't give you a discount code or anything. I didn't get one. I think I might, if it's gone through properly, I might have got £10 cashback with top cashback for my first order. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Oh, the sun's coming out and it's just gone 9 o'clock. So I'll get all my shopping put away and carry on with my exciting day.